Welcome back to another video of randomness. I'm going to attempt to do a one video a day for Vlogmas. It's not really vlogs, it's going to be me mostly talking about random stuff. And today we're going to go install car seat covers that we got for Black Friday. Let's go. It's about 40 degrees outside and we're going to be installing some car seat covers for the Tacoma. These are the Dr. Carnell Tacoma car seat covers. I got them on Amazon for Cyber Monday deal. They were about $220. I was looking into the other brands such as the Catskins and the I forget the other name, but it's on Tacoma World, and they were about $600, and I couldn't justify paying $600 for something that's gonna just get torn around and potentially ripped apart. So for these, I was like, $220, not that bad. It'll change the look of the truck. The kit comes with a tool and a glove. And I think these are instructions on how to install, but we don't need these. We're going to start off with the passenger front seat. These car seats aren't labeled, car seat covers aren't labeled, so the only way to know which one goes which is by matching up the airbag tag to the airbag tag on the original seat. My best judgment is that this one belongs to the passenger. And for the chair part of it, there's as well no label, but if you look on the side here, there's kind of this cutout that's not on the other side. My best judgment is that this cutout is for the seat belt to loop through or pass through. So this one, from my best judgment, is that it belongs to the passenger seat cushion. So let's get started. Get started by removing the headrest. From doing some research, this is gonna be quite of a challenge. So I've never done any sort of car seat covers on any car before. We'll see how this goes. First impressions, it's a very good material. I think it might be a good cushion, and the synthetic leather. It doesn't smell weird. Doesn't feel weird. So far I like it. Comes with some hooks. We'll see where these go. We'll get to the holes up here. I believe you can just move them around so that they fit snug underneath. Probably not the best idea to do this in the cold, but we're here and we're going for it. Okay, we got one in. Pretty good. We can do the next one. Okay. There's a zipper in the back side. I'm guessing that's to close it off right, but for now, looks pretty good. You can see the pattern and then the two loopholes up there to get the headrest in. On the back side, you do have this pocket, just like the OEM seats. If you can't take the seats out, probably would be much easier. We have the cushion in, still kind of just placed in there for a moment. I think this might be for the airbag, so I'm just trying to be as careful as possible to not mess with that one. So Yeah, my tip, if you can take the seats out, it's probably much easier. But if you're like me and you just want to do it, then go for it. So far, bottom cushion in. Just a little bit of a stretching that still has to get done. The back part, as you can see, I stretched it out as much as possible, but there's still like this void here that hopefully will get filled in with use. Visibility wise, you can only see the old car seat with that gap there. That's how it looks. There's this wrinkle right here that hopefully with some use it'll get smoothened out. So now we're gonna move on to the headrest. The one thing I don't like is that the bottom is open. There's no really like fabric to kind of hide the bottom of it, just this Velcro strip. So let's put it on and see how it looks. Okay, so this is it right here. There's a Velcro that holds it in place. So hopefully some of the stretch marks or crease marks can fade away with the use, but so far I think I like it. Let's put this on the front. Seat cover installed. Overall, I like it. I'm not usually a car seat cover person, but for the sake of keeping the original car seats clean, as you can see there, I have black paint stain. I think this will be work. They feel good. I'm gonna give them a little wipe to clean up some of my grease stains from touching some of the bottom rails and stuff like that. Let's do the driver's seat and see how that goes. Tip on installing the seat covers. I just realized that if you do the bottom part first, it makes it a whole lot easier to run all the straps underneath. Here on the driver's side, there's this plastic cover all around, so it tucks in very nicely. So far so good on the driver's side. There's this little gap here where you see the exposed fabric from the old seats, but nothing too bad. So far I think I like the look of the all black. Makes it look a whole lot cleaner. Driver seats in, just need the headrest. It's a lot easier on the second go around. I think first one was a little bit tough just because I wasn't sure what I was doing, but now that I got a hang of it, pretty straightforward. I like the overall look of it. Now to do the headrest, and then we're going to move on to the back seats after that. Side note, one of the good things about these seat covers is that they actually give the driver's seat an additional pocket here. So on the OEM seats, cloth covers, this is just a straight chute. There's no pocket. So now you have a pocket on that side, a pocket on this side. The back seat's divided off into this double seat bench and that single seat bench over there. We're going to start off with the double seat bench. It looks pretty straightforward. There's not really much other than a couple tying points. So we'll see how this comes. My worry is that if I have to move this bench up and down every now and then, that it'll come loose. I should probably vacuum in there, but we'll see how it comes out at the end. That's how it looks right now. Pretty straightforward. Took about 2 minutes, but it does need to be tied here better because I don't think I did such a good job with it, but it comes a little bit loose when I push it down. Here you can see it just crunches up, but nothing too bad. So I'm gonna do the back part of it and we'll see how it looks complete. This is how it goes. This is kind of the weird part. It's a little bit tight, but it is what it is. Access pull handle there. What the back looks like. Pretty much like a jacket. Zipper here. And then it zips through the top. And then put it on like a jacket on the seat. Still lets you kind of lock it. You have to slam it a little bit. There's this piece here that I need to figure out how to stretch it out more so it's tight, but overall, I think pretty good. The back bench and the backrest are in. I think the back looks a whole lot better than the front, in my opinion. Only thing that I'm not too much of a big fan of is these clips that go for the headrest. It leaves it very wrinkled. I'm not sure if I was supposed to not wrap it around, but these were wrapped around here. These I didn't wrap them around. I don't know if I should do that, but let me know in the comments what you think. Should they be wrapped around so that it looks like this, or do I leave it like this? I don't know. We'll put the headrest on and then we'll see how it looks. These wrinkles here, I hope they fade away with the use. Now that everything's installed, it does have a little bit of a plasticky smell in here. I think I'm going to leave the windows slightly down for the day so that the car can aerate. The back part of the seat covers, I would say, aren't that stretched out for some reason. You can see there's a bunch of wrinkles here. Some wrinkles here too. But yeah, I think it changes the overall look of the truck in a good way. I think I like the all black look a lot more. It does come with this armrest cover piece here that just kind of traps around. I don't know how I'm going to put this one on. It looks a little funny and I don't think it sits tight enough, but we'll test it out right now. And if not, then it'll just be a leftover piece cover. I think you just lift it and then slide it through. But I don't think I'm going to leave it. It's not fully installed. The back needs to be pulled, but I'm not a big fan of how this looks here. I don't know. It doesn't even close that well anymore, but that might just be something else. Doesn't want to hook in. Probably because this should be more like this here. Yeah, so it exposes the band around a lot. I don't want to leave the band exposed too much. I think that looks a little bit more tacky, but overall, pretty good. I mean, if you're trying to protect your armrest from issues, as you can see, I got some paint there, scratches all around, but it's a truck. It's going to get used. Covers are installed. Overall, I would say this is about a 2-hour install. I think I started at 9 a.m. and it's now 11 a.m. Something you can do on the weekend a little bit. So far, I think I would give it a 9 point, nah, not a 9, maybe more like a 7 out of 10. Hopefully with some use, the wrinkles are gonna go away. I think that's my biggest complaint about it. The wrinkles seem to just kind of mess it up for me. I'll give an update or review maybe a week after I use it. See how it looks, see how it stands up. Another small car mod I got during Cyber Monday. If you own any of these Tacomas, you know that the Apple CarPlay comes with a wired system. I'm not a big fan of the wiring. I've had this truck since 2020, so I've kind of just gotten used to having the wire there, plugging it in and then going. They have these dongles. I got this one off of Amazon for AutoCast. Cyber Monday had it for about $60, I want to say, from a $90 original price. Installed it last night and gave it a couple tries. I believe it connects through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and it pretty much allows you to turn your car on. This connects to your phone, and you pretty much have wireless CarPlay in a way, even though you still have this wire there. But it's better than having to plug it in every time. This morning when I got in the truck, I forgot that I had this, but it connected right away within like 20 seconds, and I was surprised that it did work. I cleaned this up a little bit by putting some Velcro down here and somehow having it be hanged here so that this is above. Might zip tie the wire so it's shorter or get a shorter wire, but I think this might be the best spot for it. The Tacomas do have this wireless sheet pad. I'm not a big fan of it just because it seems to just heat up the phone more than anything. Doesn't really charge. It might hold it at a stable battery percentage, but it won't go up from there. So if I do need a charge, I'll just go through the cigarette lighter here, or in the armrest down underneath there is a USB port that I can use as well to charge. So far this one, the dongle, I'd give like a 9 out of 10. I feel like it could be faster to connect to your phone once you start up the car, but other than that, no issues. A lot of the complaints were that you have lag or it disconnects. This is just my second day with it, so hopefully it's not too bad. So far, pretty happy with the Cyber Monday deal that I've got. I will put a link down below. It won't give me anything, it won't give you anything, but at least you'll know what I got.